Hey guys, so Kelsey here. I wanted to welcome you to the sneak peek for the Believe Empire. So the Believe Empire is a big team of coaches with lots of little teams growing and big teams growing underneath as well. So you might be in this sneak peek under a different coach with a different team name, and that's cool. They're just underneath the umbrella of this big team all together. And sometimes we do things together as a group. So I wanted to formally welcome you and kind of give you a little idea of what this week is going to all entail, what to expect, and just to kind of get to know you. So this week, we're going to be diving into learning about the business, how it's set up, why it's set up that way, and how the business will work for you. We're going to learn about my story. We're going to learn about your story. We're going to learn about how you can take your story and use social media to be able to connect with people. And we're going to learn about how the business works and what you would need to do as a coach and how it started. So it's going to cover a lot of the questions that typically come up when someone's interested in becoming a coach. So if you have other questions or questions that stem from the videos that you watch, feel free to post them into the sneak peek and we'll answer them together. It might be me answering, might be another coach answering. And from there, we can then help you to make the best decision for you. So what I actually want you to do, I want you to really think right now, why am I here? Why did I reach out to that coach and say, hey, I want to be in here? Or why do you think that coach reached out to you and invited you into this sneak peek? And I want you to kind of write it down. I want you to really embrace why you're here. Because for me, when I was asked a question this weekend, actually, why I became a coach and why I make it a priority for me to share my journey, my experiences, my struggles with others, I realized that my why is because I felt like I was alone. I felt like I was up against these battles all by myself and had no support system. I thought that, you know what? I'm destined to be a little bit overweight. I'm destined to not have very good health. I'm destined just to be stuck in a job that I like and I might grow to love, but it doesn't fit into how I want my life to look. And I thought, that's just life, right? That's just life. And I kind of got into this slump where I realized life can be more. I was watching all of these other coaches talk about freedom, and they were, going down to part-time in their jobs. They were able to spend more time with their kids. They were able to travel and do all these things. And I thought, why not me? Why couldn't I have those things? Why do I need to just settle for what is right now considered my life? Hey, why can't I dream and then go after those dreams? So as I was thinking about my why, and I was thinking, okay, I felt alone. I felt like, life was just down in the dumps. I felt like I couldn't move forward. And I realized that as a coach, not only am I allowing myself to have that freedom and to go after those dreams, I'm also allowing others to do the same thing. And I'm allowing others not to feel alone and not to feel like they're trapped in some place where they don't want to be. And for me, that really hit home. I realized that I didn't want to be on that journey alone. I didn't want to be facing those struggles of having to say no to the second plate of pierogies or the pop that was coming from someone when we're at their house and they're asking me if I wanted to have a drink. I didn't want to feel like I had to say no alone and like I was, battling something that others wouldn't understand. I wanted a support network. So I decided when I started my first challenge group that, like myself, I would decided, heck, I'm going to be a coach at the same time and just share it. I'm just going to give back. I'm going to give the same opportunity back to others. So I want you to think that through. I want you to really embrace in your heart what that is. And then what I would like you to do is actually comment below the video and just say how you got here. Why did you get here? So was it someone reached out to you? Who was it? Take your coach in it. Say, what brought you here? What made you decide to come in? Maybe it was your coach invited you, or you have a friend that's a coach and she said, hey, she can see what it's all about. just say like, hey, I'm just here to see what this is all about. I don't know if I want to be a coach. I have never been in a challenge group. I don't have a Beachbody program. Maybe you have all those things and now you're thinking, well, maybe that's the next step. Just share it. Let's see who's all in this group and get to know each other. I'm super excited to get to know you, and we're going to dive into the videos the rest of the week. Some are a little bit longer than others, so just find a time where you can maybe listen to them while you're doing dishes or you're traveling, because they're all going to be on YouTube. And just take the time to listen to them and then ask the questions, so that way you know everything, every piece of information going into this, so you can make the best decision for yourself. So I hope that helps, and I can't wait to get to know each one of you. Bye, guys.